Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Um, my name is Melinda. I'm from PBIC and I want to review about Coco's film. Coco's film tells about two worlds, namely the world of life and the world of death, which merge into one to do the action of boy from Mexico named Miguel. Miguel is a boy live in Santa Cecilia, Mexico, along with his big family who is super strict about music. They have reason why they don't like music, but it's a big question for Miguel because when his family member don't like it by avoiding music and his musical instrument. Miguel is even curious and want to try until he dreams of becoming a great musician. Secretly, he idolizes a legendary music named Ernesto de la Cruz, who is super famous in his country. He knows music and never learn an instrument thanks to the Ernesto old film. Ernesto himself had died before Miguel was born. Even so, that didn't dampen Miguel's pride in getting to know the musician. Miguel's family, now a Cecilia's famous showmaker, was furious when they found out that Miguel liked and even played music in Cecilia's town secret which is not far from his house. Miguel is really sad. Until one time, Miguel accidentally damaged a photo of his grandmother, Mama Coco, with her mother, namely Mama Imelda, on the photo shelf of deceased family at the Dia de los Muertos event, a celebration of life and death. Miguel was really surprised when he saw that the photo was full and the rest of the picture is a man carrying a guitar that looks very much like Ernesto guitar. But Miguel doubted whether it's true his grandmother's Ernesto child or not, because part of the man head has been torn off so that his face cannot be seen. Miguel, his great curiosity might made him do to inspect, in order to confirm that the guitar that his great grandfather Ernesto had was the same guitar. Miguel broke into Ernesto's grave and took his guitar. But as soon as Miguel strummed to the guitar string, he became invisible, dispensable to everyone who is still alive. Instead, he can see and be seen by spirits that are described as born. Miguel, who panicked and who confused about himself becoming invisible, hit one of Miguel's died family. Miguel's family was visiting their respective grave, considering that it was a celebration of life and death. Every family who has died and the family left behind has a photo on the altar so they can return the world of the living to visit their respective family. Miguel's family consists of Grandpa Julio, Auntie Tia Rosita, Auntie Tia Victoria, Uncle Tios Oscar, and Philip. To Mama Imelda were no less surprised to see their nephew and grandchildren who are still alive even thrive in the world, namely the world of the dead. Everyone immediately to Miguel to the portal of the dead world so they could find one way of how Miguel returned to the world. After negotiation with the authorities in the world of the dead, the only way Miguel can return to the give Miguel his blessing while taking the leaf used as a bridge to cross to the living world by Miguel his family. Mama Imelda was appointed as the person most entitled to give her blessing because of Miguel ex bringing of photo of Mama Coco. Mama Imelda and the man she thought was her grandfather, Mama Imelda couldn't cross into the living world. But once Miguel managed to return to the world of the living, he instead strummed the guitar again and entered the world of the dead. Miguel wanted to know and make sure he also find his grandfather Ernesto. All of Miguel's family in the world of the dead then look for Miguel because being in the world of death could endanger Miguel one life. Miguel will be trapped in the world of death when the sun shines in the morning after successfully meeting and still at a big party performance. Miguel is immediately upon he is not fair by all the creatures there because Miguel discussion himself by driving himself to resemble a school. There Miguel meets a shabby man named Hector. Hector tries to get into the party to meet Ernesto as well. Miguel is very sad when he finds out that Ernesto is not his grandfather. He is just a can man who met Hector Miguel's great-grandfather who actually died from being poisoned by Ernesto. As soon as Hector died, Ernesto stole Hector's work and glitter to make a name for himself. Not wanting everyone in the world of the dead to know the truth, Miguel and Hector are finally thrown into a Senate pit. There, Miguel not only realized that Hector is the real great-grandfather, he also ran the Coco'S. He is Hector's doctor. Imelda and Miguel's family saved both of them. Miguel realized the truth about Hector died. Imelda and Hector eventually reconciled, and the family invited Ines to concert to take photos of Hector. Ernesto Kramer exposed to Miguel sneaking into the mansion, where Ernesto welcomed him as his discarded, but Hector confronted them once again, begging Miguel to take his picture to the land of the living. Ernesto and Hector knew the argument of their partnership in life, and Miguel realized that when Hector decided to leave in the Jew to return to his family. Ernesto beside him then stole his guitar along with his song, making it his own famous. To protect his legacy, Ernesto took the photo and had his security guard throw Miguel and Hector into a Senate pit. Then Miguel realized that Hector is his really great grandfather and that Coco is Hector's daughter. Mama Imelda and Miguel's family saved the two of them. Miguel then thought what really happened to the Hector and met Imelda, who had hated but reconciled. The entire family infiltrated Ernesto concert venue to take photos of Hector, so that Hector can visit the living world. Ernesto's crimes were also exposed to the audience at his own concert venue. The audience then jeered at his and he was thrown out of the stadium by Pepita, making Ernesto lose face and even die a second time due to the gun bell at Ernesto's concert venue. At the sunrise, Coco's life and memory fed Imelda and Hector raising Miguel, so he can return to the land of the living. After Miguel plays Remember Me, Coco starts to remember everything and sing along with Miguel. He realized that he had kept a true torn pitch of a family photo with Hector's face on it. Then tell him his family story about his father, thus saving his memory as well as his whereabouts in the land of dead. The message that is most felt throughout the film is how family plays a very important role in your life. It is the family that protect and will always be there for you, and how between family members help each other. The message about the strength of family ties in this film is delivered beautifully and touches anyone's heart. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi